So I met everybody.
No.
Because you can make
I met everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, Michael Caine and
No, but I don't tell
don't know, everybody, Sean
stories.
Connery.
No, but
everybody.
Comes the diary.
Oh, I must go with my fro.
Hey, are we done with our batteries? I think we're done with it.
And he's got all
Then we got Joe. She's got the fro.
Look at
She's
that.
got babe. Hey, babe.
He started off making the Beatles.
That's right.
And he's people
Yeah,
that used
I've
to
been
work
tired
for
all day.
like Lit Company when he was only young. He started off when he was 16 or something because he didn't go to school, didn't
That's
have
right.
any GCSEs, was really bad. Then his first band
one's
was
mine.
the Beatles, and
Oh, no, it's
they
not.
said, "Oh, you don't need to take all your
I've been
time on
drinking
them
after
boys,
that,
you know." And he worked for this little company, and then. Beatles, Tom Jones, Beatles, the Stones,
I saw
Beatles,
pictures
the
of
Stones, Frank Sinatra. He did a little bit of Frank Sinatra. He did that other Elvis Presley. He did work with a bit of Elvis Presley. He's done so much.
And I love. Maybe.
When
Maybe a bit older.
he would
Do you think
carry
she's
her.
I
that
think she's a
older?
bit older because I remember asking when I was there, which weren't long ago.
I never
It was
ask
about a couple
anyone
of
their
weeks before
ages,
coming
I don't know.
I didn't see her, but I said, "Have you got any?"
We were minors and we had to go home while. Yeah. I mean, we started very young. Very young. Our home is our stage. Our home is the stage. We're more comfortable on stage than being in like an environment like this, because that's what we know, the stage.
Yeah. What was your first big television exposure?
The Hollywood Palace with Dinah Ross. And then we did Ed Sullivan show.
I thought the Ed Sullivan was your first sort of national.
Ed Sullivan he's amazing. We were backstage and before we came out, he came out of his dressing room and he had a cigarette in his hand. So I said to him, do you do this every night? Because he comes out and he has a cigarette. Then when they call him out, he puts it on the floor and he stamps on it. And then he walks out. I said, do you do this every night? He said, yep. And he walked out on stage. Yeah, he does it every night. And we got our clothes from Fred Siegel's, a store called Fred Siegel. I was 13 when we had our first, that record we did today, I was 13 or 14. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really? That record we did, it was that long? You were 13?
Yep. That was 1969.
I wasn't even born then. No wonder I don't know the song.
That was 1969.
Yeah. Just a baby you were.
I wasn't even born.
And then when we had I'll Be There, we were really proud of that one because that one knocked the Beatles out the #1 spot.
What year was that?
That was probably 70s, later during the 70s, like around the middle part.
75, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6. That was so big.
Barry Gordy wrote that. My ex-father-in-law wrote a lot of our songs.
Did he?
Yeah, and that was
He wrote that?
Yeah, and his daughter was my first wife.
Oh, yeah.
And I got married at 19. See, I've been kind of spoiled because I had an incredible wedding at the Beverly Hills Hotel. The whole hotel was decorated in white with snow and all that.
I mean, that's like going. Well, it's the closest thing. I mean, that's royal. That's like going up being royalty, because you live in. You know, it's. Most people can't relate to it. It's like.
I'll never forget though. It was a Saturday, December 15th, 12 o'clock, and I was in this sweet looking. Now, someone's 19 getting married. That says a lot. It's like you become very successful. You traveled the world over many times. What was left to do?
I know.
See, and now, like Jack is 19, and he's not even thinking about marriage right now.
Right.
But see, we started so young. We were selling records in Tahiti.
Yeah, you had done
around
so
the
much
world.
stuff.
Yeah, and it's just there was nothing else to do. You've seen a lot.
You did so much so fast in terms of. You grew up fast in one way and in another way.
Yeah, having school on the airplanes and
Yeah.
traveling.
Yeah.
All his life. I mean, since he was a kid, like 4 or 5. All his life. I have a feeling he's here, and when I get out of here, I'm gonna get.
You will hear.
He's here. He is
But
here.
you'll probably. Well, you'll hear from him because
Yeah,
if he's here,
yeah.
he'll know about.
Oh, please.
Well, he knows you're.
No, he knows. He knows because please, the people who are with him, they've already told him this show is probably the biggest show here. And I'm pretty sure he was cracking up because he saw me laughing, and he was probably dying laughing because. But see, we should have requested that our music was a little louder, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we were like stomping on the stage and
But you
everything.
couldn't hear the music enough. We were doing this, but the music wasn't loud enough.
Plus the stage was like those big shoes were making that noise, and the shoes were kind of louder than the drums, right? It's funny.
Yeah.
Let me tell you though, we gotta get a copy.
You have to get a copy.
But to tell the truth, if this is online, people already got copies.
I think I'll have a copy because one of my friends is recording everything.
Oh no! There's someone here recording it too for some folks from me in the Middle East, and I'm just gonna be, oh my God.
I wonder if my son saw it. He may have George because he's a big internet.
I really want to know what
And
your son's saying when
he
he
said he
sees
was
you.
going to watch on the internet, and I said, oh, I don't know if I want you to. He said, well, you can't stop me. He's not living at home. But if it's live, that means it's on. Roland won't see it because he'll be asleep. Like we did this if it was live, well, even at 7:30 at night, 8. What did we do at 7 o'clock at night? Yeah, it was noon there.
So this was for all of England pretty much, right? In this part of the world, but worldwide is on the internet. Right?
Yeah. So it would show at different times. But on the internet, they could see us rehearsing.
They could?
Well, this is what I'm told. I don't know.
We had some great rehearsals.
On E4, we go 24 hours.
We had some great rehearsals though. We really did. They were so funny.